Find out why Sarah Consbrook decided to leave her master's degree behind and instead spends her time sharing her love of dance and fitness with young and old alike.
I don't even know why I started dancing. I was 3 years old. I'm sure it was something that my parents signed me up for, thinking that I would enjoy. I'm sure not realizing that it would turn into almost a career for me. Did I always think I was a good dancer? No. I think when I finally getting really confident in my dancing wasn't until college, where I was able to just be really comfortable in my own skin and feel good on stage. I was a school counselor for 2 years, part-time, and I had to travel to get to the school that had hired me. And the travel just turned too much. I was doing the school counseling thing 2 days a week. I was working in the town where I lived for a couple days a week. I was waitressing on the weekends, teaching dance and fitness in the evenings. It was insane. It was just so much. So this year I decided that something had to go. And it was the school counseling thing, strangely enough, even though that's what I had my degree in and what I had worked for all of college and all of grad school. I didn't love it as much as I love dancing. I do like to work. I like to be busy, I think is the better description. Standing still is just not something that I was ever really good at. So, and I just happen to work a lot. I'm learning that there are other important things besides work. Relationships being one of them. So a new relationship has made me realize like I can slow down and I can stop and smell the roses, more or less. The studio that I teach at locally is called Footnotes Studio of Dance. And Footnotes has been around since 2004, where actually my best friend opened the doors our senior year in college. So we were both college seniors working to finish our degrees, and my friend decided she needed to open a dance studio. So I stood by her and helped her out with the knowledge that I was going to be leaving and going to grad school the following year. So I helped her open that up and taught with her, worked with her very closely on that. She continued running the studio while I was in grad school, and then when I ended up coming back to town, she welcomed me back with open arms and was really excited to have me teaching for her again. So, yeah. When I was in college, I was a member of a student organization called Dance Ensemble, and through my 4 years of college, I choreographed for them, and then I spent a year as the co-chair of their organization. And then now coming back to town, the organization has asked me to choreograph for them. So this will be the third year in a row now that I've been the guest choreographer for Dance Ensemble. Not only am I working with young dancers, 4th grade to 12th grade, but I'm also working with college students and teaching the dance that way too. I am a licensed Zumba instructor, and Zumba is a dance fitness class that emphasizes Latin dance and Latin styles, but that's not all it is. It's really an international dance and international music style of fitness class. It's a lot of fun. You can incorporate tons of different dance styles, tons of different music styles, some things that are top 40 pop music, then you've got a salsa song that is 20 years old, or you can incorporate just about anything and call it Zumba. I love teaching Zumba, especially to non-dancers, because somebody who was a basketball player growing up will come to class and be really successful, or somebody who had never really done a lot of sports or fitness types of things will come to a Zumba class and leave with a big smile on their face, and that's what I love about Zumba.
I'm not a dancer, but whenever I do Zumba, I feel like I can dance. I love Sarah's Zumba because she has so much fun doing it. Like, her face, like you can see on her face that she just loves what she's doing.
It's been a long time, but I did come to the very first class and I've loved it ever since. It actually motivated me to start working out because it actually is a fun workout. She makes it enjoyable, she makes it energetic, and she just does a great job, and it's a lot of fun.
For dance, I do all my own choreography. I will get inspiration from different things or see maybe another group did a similar style and borrow ideas from that. I really like getting ideas from my young dancers. They come up with some pretty crazy stuff, but once in a while, something that they do or a way that they move will inspire a combination or a movement for me in the choreography. I can't ever remember even wanting to be a dancer. I just always was a dancer. I started dancing when I was 3 and pretty much never stopped.